Alrighty, what's up, motherfuckers? Peter Gilmore here for your 2 for Tuesday on video number 2. Video number 2, right here, this time on the Peter fucking Gilmore Wrestling Channel, youtube.com/Peter Gilmore. Thank you for watching on this late Tuesday night, January the 3rd, 2023, or if you're watching on the replay, January the 4th, 2023. Thank you for watching on the Peter Gilmore channel. My name is Peter Gilmore, but you motherfuckers should know that by now. And if you don't, now you do. But thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that like button, smash it to death, and also subscribe to this channel and my other channels, which are down there in my pants, otherwise known as the description box below. And as always, friend me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter and Instagram, share the video all over the internet, belch, and then hit that bell, turn on all notifications so you don't miss a goddamn thing. And if you do, well, fuck you, man. You miss it, you miss out. That's all I gotta say about that. And if you do miss out, then you're gonna have to search my channels. And then when you go to my channel, hit my live section or my video section and get the latest video that's up. Or if I do a short, which is rare, go to my shorts section. Or you just look in my shorts. No. But I digress. So, like, share, subscribe. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And hit that bell to get notified. And hopefully you will get notified. If not, then you're going to have to unsubscribe, resubscribe again, hit the bell again. And hopefully Susan and her stupid team of monkeys will send out my notifications. But if not, blame Susan because she's a humongous cunt. And her team of monkeys are even bigger cunts. I mean, seriously, they are big fucking cunts. I just don't understand their terms of services this year and last year are completely up the wazoo. I don't know what's going on. They don't give two fucks about the content creators. They just let the fucking trolls run the asylum. Susan don't give two shits. They take down videos for misinformation about the 2020 election, which I mean I got a freaking warning strike for one of my videos I did. I don't even remember, it was 2 years ago, I think, or maybe last year. I don't remember when I did it. And I get hit for misinformation for what? I don't know, because I was just basically talking. There was a Wednesday stream. You know, I did a vlog stream on my Shadows Lair channel. Well, back then it was the Gilmore Chronicles. And I just did a vlog talking about Nia, my whole jacks, and various wrestling news. I mean, I don't even remember saying anything about the 2020 election. If I did, that's bullshit. It's mostly I gave facts. But it is what it is. I got the warning strike on my Shadows Lair channel. Doesn't really hurt me. I don't care. It's kind of a throwaway channel, but you know. But try to appeal it not even 5 minutes later, I get the appeal back from those idiots, and they say, "Oh no! You said you no, video staying down because of misinformation." So, what are you gonna do? I can't win with this fucking website at all. But I know I got false flag from a couple of fucktard cowards, most likely. I don't think it was YouTube doing it. But, I mean, it is what it is. I could care less. So. But, I mean, I got a warning on my Kill of Demons. That was like a year or two ago. So, I mean, I don't care. My channels go down. I'll just make new ones and get back my subscribers. Even if I lose over 1,200 subscribers, I'll still get my subscribers back eventually. But it is what it is. Susan, you can still suck my dick, bitch. But we'll move on from there. Alright, hope you had a great Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen. And, we got Wrestle Kingdom 17 coming your way in an hour and basically 53 minutes from now is the pre-show. That I'm not gonna really watch much of it. Got I think 3 matches on the pre-show, which I care less about, and one of them is the New Japan Rambo, not Rambo, like John Rambo. I'm your worst nightmare. No, not that Rambo, but it's a battle royal to crown a new title, which is the provisional 2023 King of Pro Wrestling title champion. So I think now they're gonna get a belt instead of that stupid trophy that Toru Yano used to have, and then Shingo Takagi had it last year. So I don't know if he's defending it, but it resets. So whoever wins this battle royal becomes the new King of Pro Wrestling champion for 2023, unless otherwise said. But we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, first pay-per-view of the year, New Japan Pro Wrestling Wrestle Kingdom 17, beginning at 3 a.m. I'm fucking tired as fuck. I don't even know if I'm going to get through it. But yeah, so in about an hour and a half from now, we're going to have the first pay-per-view of the year. There's going to be a banger of a pay-per-view. I guarantee that. I mean, Will Ocean Spray Osprey and Kenny by God fucking Omega. Yes, please. Jay White and Kata. Yes, please. Kairi Sane in action. Yes, please. Very yes, please. Sasha Banks gonna be there. Oh yeah. Naomi's even there too to watch Kairi, I guess. But yeah, Sasha's gonna be there. I don't think she's gonna get physical with Kairi, but you never know. There's a rumor that Bayley's there. Why would Bayley be there? Didn't we just see her on Monday Night Raw? She like flew from Nashville, Tennessee, all the way to Japan? No! Bayley ain't there. So whoever said that Bayley was going to be at Wrestle Kingdom is an idiot. Because of the time difference and the day difference. So unless she had a humongous... I mean, Vince McMahon gave her that jet and she just went, woo! Then Bayley, I would say, yeah, Bayley's going to be there, but she's not going to show on TV, obviously, most likely. Well, maybe. I mean, it's New Japan. So. But yeah, I do see Sasha appearing on TV. That's definite. But yeah, that pay-per-view tonight is going... Well, not tonight. I mean, in about an hour and a half from now. You can say this morning, because it is 1:10 in the morning here in the Northeast. So, top of the morning to you. But yeah, Wrestle Kingdom is going to be fucking epic. And Issa's doing a freaking watch-along. God bless her mighty soul. I mean, I don't even know she took a nap or power nap after, being on for basically 2 hours with with NXT. Then doing the Wrestling Inc. podcast, which ended like 2 hours ago. So maybe she got a couple hour nap. Hopefully somebody wakes her up. Issa, get up! And hopefully, she'll be watching Wrestle Kingdom with whoever's up. I'm going to try to stay up, watch some of it, but if I start falling asleep, I'm going to be like, you know what, I got to go to sleep. I'm going to go to sleep, and I got to go to work tomorrow. It is what it is. But by the time Wrestle Kingdom ends, which probably be about around 6, 7 o'clock in the morning here in the Northeast, I'm going to be on like 2 hours of sleep going to work. But I work from home, so I can get up anytime I goddamn want. So, nah, I'm kidding. I have to get up. So I'm probably going to watch a little bit of it. I'm not going to watch all of it, but I will be doing the review probably sometime tomorrow afternoon after work. So, and that'll be on this very channel. So stay tuned. And if not, well, fuck you. And that's all I got to say about that. All right, so let's get the show on the road. so we can get ready. Maybe take a little bit of a power nap before 2:45 in the morning, so I can get ready and have some. Well, I don't drink coffee, but drink something to keep me up for the next couple hours to watch Wrestle Kingdom. Then I gotta go to work and be tired for like a few hours, and then I gotta come home. Then I'm gonna take a nap after my sensible lunch, and then do the Wrestle Kingdom review, and then after that I'm gonna take another nap, and then get ready for Dynamite tomorrow, the first Dynamite of the year from Seattle, Washington. That should be some good shit tomorrow. And we got all that. But we move on. All right. Like I said, hope you had a great day, everybody. And if not, well, fuck you. That's that. All right. So in the description box below is my Raw review that I did earlier tonight. So check that out. But right now, it is time for your late night NXT review for the first NXT of the year. And by the way, we are live. Did I mention we are live? I think we are live. But it is what it is. All right, so here's your NXT review for January the 3rd, 2023. If you're watching on the replay, January the 4th, 2023. All right, so first NXT of the year, we are rolling on to what I thought was tonight, New Year's Evil, but it's next week. Thanks for telling us that, WWE morons. But New Year's Evil is next week, and then after that, they're going to start the Road to Vengeance Day, which is February the 4th, I believe, in Charlotte, North Carolina. So they're finally getting out that fucking Nickelodeon Studios. Thank the Lord for that, in Orlando, Florida. So we got that. So tonight's show was kind of, sort of, it was alright. Mid, if you will. Mid. Like the Miz says. Not the Miz, sorry, MJF. Oh boy, Maxwell Jacob Fartknocker is gonna kick my ass for that. Too bad I'm better than him and he knows it. Like I'm better than half of you people and you know it. But I digress. Alright, so NXT tonight was pretty decent. Not great, but it is what it is. I'm kind of mad at the WWE because they had two segments with the Yes Boys for a grand total of 3 minutes. Did I say 3 minutes? How can you do that to the Yes Boys? I mean, seriously? Like, seriously? 3 minutes of the Yes Boys? I mean, come on. Oh, but you get the first segment, like, the first match, 17 minutes. That's why, right? But anyway, we move on. Alright, so we are live from the Capitol Wrestling Center at Nickelodeon Studios in Orlando, Florida. And our commentary team of the man with the creepy jacket, Vic Joseph, and Booker T, sucker! I wonder if Booker T's New Year's resolution is to not come from Hulk Hogan. I think it's been every year he's trying to get to Hulk Hogan. He never got him. We come for you, Hogan! Maybe your New Year's resolution is to stop that. Or just stop being weird. I don't know. But anyway, Booker T and Vic Joseph are your commentary team. I don't know if that's going to change in 2023 because I know Pat McAfee's supposedly coming back. I don't know when. Maybe at the Rumble, but we'll see. So anyway, we start off NXT 2023 with a recap of the best moments of 2022, which had a lot of shit going on, from being NXT 2.0, and then after Vince left, and Shawn Michaels took over, but back to the NXT Black and Gold brand, still a stupid theme, Thank God it's not down south slang. Shut the fuck up. But we move on with that. So we got some of that. We saw Roxy becoming the women's champion over the beautiful Mandy Rose, who's making millions of dollars. Should have kept her. You know. But it is what it is. Matt Bloom, you're still a fucking piece of fat shit. Fuck you, motherfucker. That's all I gotta say about that. So we saw that. We saw Grayson Waller for a few minutes. We saw Bron Breakker win the title twice. Once from Dolph Ziggler, the second time from Ciampa. We haven't seen Ciampa in a while because I think he's injured. I don't know when he's coming back. So we see some of that. All right, then we start off with our first match of the night, a banger of a match. And a lot of people are sleeping on NXT. I don't think you'd be doing that this year. You don't think you should be doing that. But it is what it is. So we start off with Apollo Crews taking on the man who don't miss, and that's Carmelo Hayes, because when he shoots, he don't miss. And this was a, like I said, banger of a match. And every time I see Christian Casanova, or who is Carmelo Hayes, from his days in House of Glory and other indie promotions, this guy puts on banger after banger after banger of a match. He don't miss, this guy. I can't wait till he is on the main roster sometime later this year. But anyway, Trick Williams at ringside. Nice shirt, by the way, there, Trick. Trickin' ain't easy. Like, pimpin' ain't easy. But I digress. Big ups to Aaron Rift, if you remember that one, Aaron. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so they go to the ring, and then Trick gets on the... Oh, actually, Carmelo gets drop kicked right away, as we start off. He gets back up. Carmelo hits a springboard spinning clothesline to take over, which sets up the fade away springboard leg drop for a near fall. But Apollo gets right back up to hit a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker out for a near fall of his own. Then we get some suplexes by Apollo, as Carmelo rocked a little bit. Then an apron moonsault on the floor drops Carmelo right in front of Trick Williams. As we go to our first break of the night, we come back with Carmelo having kind of messing up Apollo's knee during the break. Then we get a good old-fashioned 1905 half crab. Apollo fights out of that, hits an enziguri to get out of that. Carmelo then grabs a suplex, which he turns into a Gilmore Cutter! Bang! Somebody's been watching my tapes. Way too much. Stop stealing my move! Anyway, he goes for Mellow Don't Miss, and missed, which is rare. Apollo hits a middle rope flippy-dippity-doo DDT, then goes right into the standing moonsault, and he missed that. Mello then takes him down, and then he goes up top, hits the Mellow Don't Miss axe kick thingy, hits off the top rope. 1, 2, 3. Carmelo Hayes picks up the victory in a pretty decent match. I gave 3.25 out of 5 stars. And we get that. After the match, out of nowhere, A-Kid comes out, Axiom, who's supposed to take on Trick Williams later on. He comes in with a big high crossbody to Trick and Carmelo. So that was that. And then right after the break, we get to that match. I was like, come on, can we slow down here? So we get that. But still, Mello and Apollo put on a pretty good banger of a match. Like I said, 3.25 out of 5 stars. We get that. All right, so after A-Kid took down Trick Williams and Carmelo, we get to this match, which really didn't last that long, like a 3-minute match. Did I say 3 minutes? We start off with with actually a Trick working on the arm. Axiom fights up to his feet. Hits a springboard drop kick. Then a springboard crossbody gives him a near fall. He goes for he gets in another shot to the face, and really Trick had no offense in this match. I mean, well, after the beat down, after the Carmelo Hayes match, I mean, you're gonna really try to come back? Nah, not much. So after A-Kid does that, hits the golden ratio. 1, 2, 3. 3 minutes later, did I say 3 minutes again? Eric Bischoff's probably gonna come out with Rosie and Jamal. You know what those people are? Ooh, Maga, and the other guy. And we move on from there. So here's the golden ratio, 1, 2, 3. Match I gave 2.5 out of 5 stars. And then after the match, there's a big 2-on-1 beatdown on A-Kid. And then Apollo Crews comes from the back after his match, and he runs in for the save. Like, I probably bet you there's going to be a tag team match next week. I was just waiting for Teddy Long to come out. We're going to have a tag team match, player. And then after that, you're going to go one-on-one with The Undertaker. We move on with that. All right, so after that, we go to the back where we have, I think it was Mackenzie Mitchell's in the back. We see Schism, Joe Gacy, and his group with Ava Rain, the beautiful Ava Rain, that's the Rock's daughter, and the grizzled young veterans, Fowler and Jagger Reed, where it's Gibson and Craig. Change their names back, please. Ugh. But anyway, they want a tag team title shot, and they wonder why the New Day is ducking them, because they're going to lose to the Yes Boys. That's why. And then we see the New Day, Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston. I think Gacy said that would be due to Schism looking like extras from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So they argue over which team is more of a family. And then Gacy kind of like starts talking shit to Kofi, and Kofi's like, "Hey, you wanna talk shit? Let's go in the ring and settle this like men." So we get a match with Kofi Kingston and Joe Gacy for later on. Should be an okay match. Not really looking forward to it, but it is what it is. And we move on from there. Alright, so I gave that 2.5 out of 5 stars. Then we get a video from last week where we see Dijak, not Dominic Dijak, but Dijak, or as I call him, the Big Boss Man 2.0, kidnapping Stacks, beating the fuck out of him, and then as a threat to Tony D, my cousin. We'll get to in a minute. Then we see we see Stacks in like an interrogation room. Well, in a room with a dim light, and then Dijak comes in, puts in a freaking cassette in a cassette player, hits record. I'm like, this ain't 1985. Did he get a Maxwell cassette, by the way? Was it a 60 or 90 minute or 120? Remember back in the days when you used to get cassette tapes, when you used to tape your music off the stereo back in the 80s and 90s, before CDs became a thing and all that shit, before LimeWire and all that crap. Back in my day, we used to get our music off the radio. That kind of sucked because, you set up the thing, you're waiting for your song that you want to put on the radio, on the cassette and everything, because you want to make a mixtape or whatever music you want, like rap or Bon Jovi or whatever music, doesn't matter. And then you waited for the song comes, you had to time it just right, and then time it just right when the song ended before the DJ or the whatever came on, the commercial or whatever came on. Q104.3. That was a bitch. And then, try to take the tape out and it gets stuck in the machine and all the crap comes out and you have to... That was annoying. But nowadays, you got Spotify, you got Apple Music to download your shit. I mean, if you still want to buy CDs, I mean, you can still do that on Amazon. I mean, there are CD places still out there like Best Buy or your local CD store. It is rare around my area. There is one, at least one in my area that's still around. I don't go to it, obviously, because I get my music from Spotify now for free. Or, you know, working in music, I get it sent to me, so... But I'm not going to show you it, so I don't need to. But it is what it is. So, you know, back in the days, you bought your cassettes, you bought your CDs, back in the day, my day, the 80s, you had a vinyl. And then the 90s, you had Napster, LimeWire, all the crap. Putting it on CDs or downloading it into your computer and messing up your computer half the time. But that was some good stuff back in the day. That's how I got most of my music when I was doing my radio show back in the day. Most of the time I had the CD, and then the other time I made mixed CDs of the songs I didn't have. The new stuff that came out before I got the actual CD. I still have some of my mixed CDs from my radio days. I have so many good songs on it too. Even songs you never heard of. From bands you never heard of. But I have some like bootleg shit. Bootleg live stuff. But now they got YouTube, we don't need that. You want to look up something from like Pink Floyd from like 1984, 85 or something like that, you know, no DVD or anything like that. Either get the either if they have a bootleg of it, or go on LimeWire. Pink Floyd 1985 bootleg. Here it is. If it's good quality, it's good. If it's not, you just wasted your download. But I digress. Let me move on. Anyway, so Dijak kind of interrogates Stax. Stax offers a match. Where we're going to see in a minute. But Dijak says this is just the beginning. And then Stax is like, uncuff me and I'll see you, I'll show you what a man is or something like that. So Dijak's like, okay, shuts off the tape, and then he slams like a small key like this big on the table. So I don't know how. I mean, this was taped early in the day or early in the week or something like that. So I mean, I don't know how Stax would have got out of the handcuffs if he's tied behind his back. He used his mouth like, I can't get it back. All right, so we got that. So I gave that 2.5 out of 5 stars. Then we go to the back where we have Chase U in the ring with Drew Gulak and Hank Walker. Drew's doing some training or whatever he's doing, like exhibition shit. And then Andre Chase comes in cursing up a storm. What the fuck is this? So him and Drew are not seeing eye to eye. I mean, Duke Hudson's in the ring and everything. So Andre's like, I don't like your training methods, and then Drew's like, well, I don't like you teaching these kids or something like that. And then eventually we get a match with Drew Gulak and Andre Chase later on. It sucked. And that's pretty much it. And that's all I got to say about that. So I give that 2.25 out of 5 stars. All right, then we go to another quickie match with Dominic Dijak against Stax, and with Stax is my cousin. Get in here, my cousin. Hey, get my cousin. Get in here, my cousin. Hey, how you doing? How you doing, my cousin? My cousin Tony D'Angelo, ladies and gentlemen. It is really my cousin. I'm online. My cousin Tony D'Angelo. How much did you get that chicken parmesan for me this yesterday? Oh, that's right, $2. It was good too. Tell Marty and the guys that, it was good. But Yeah, but by the way, Tony, get me some Calamar for the weekend. Because I got to watch the Niners this weekend. Okay. $2! He gets it for me. Anyway, so Tony D's at ringside. Stacks comes out. I mean, he has a freaking shiner. He has a freaking, he's all fucked up. He's got bruised ribs. He didn't look good. Dijak whipped the fuck out of this guy. Goes after the ribs. A hard knee gets a near fall. Then a big boot gets another near fall. Then he picks Stacks up. I thought he was going to do like a slingshot suplex that we've seen back in the day. Thank you, Tully Blanchard. But he turns that into Feast Your Eyes. 1, 2, 3. Dijak with a squash win over Stacks. Right in front of Tony D, which didn't please him. So he gets the win. Match gave 2.25 out of 5 stars. And then after the match, Dijak tries to go for Feast Your Eyes again. But Tony D comes in the ring to stop it. Makes the save. Then gets on the mic and throws out a challenge to Dijak for next week. So Dijak accepted. So next week we got Tony D and Dijak one-on-one. Should be pretty okay. I get it. Good. Whatever it is. What it is. That's good. So we got that. So good luck there, Tony, my cousin. Yeah. See you later. You move on. All right. Then we got Mackenzie Mitchell on the back. She's interviewing Aura Menza with his new dance gimmick, club gimmick. I don't know what the fuck it is. I'm just here to have fun and party. So hang out with Katie Carter and Casey Catanzaro. They're the dancing queens. Woo, woo. Why don't you just go to the club with them and throw some ass and let them shake their titties? That's what we do at the club. We, the girls shake their titties and throw ass, and we're just there. Men are just there, like standing there. Let them throw their ass on our dicks, and then we take them home and give them the dick, if you know what I mean. Back in my day, when I used to go to the club, I was a ladies' man. I didn't bring home a lot of chicks, but But man, I was a not dancing fool. I was a dancing machine back at the club days. Back in the late, not even the late 90s, around the 2000s era. Good times at the club. Good times. And the men were all jealous because I almost took their girlfriends home. But it is what it is. I don't go to the club anymore unless I go to Atlantic City, which is, when I go to Atlantic City with the missus, because, she's the disco queen. We go to Boogie! We go to Boogie Nights, and then, usually on Friday night when it's like 80s, 90s night. Sometimes we go on a Thursday night when it's like 90s, 2000s, current era pop crap, rap stuff, some reggaeton, stuff like that. I really don't like going that night. I really like going Friday night. But now, now the pandemic, we couldn't go. Now that the pandemic is kind of coming, still around, I want to go back there, but, now with COVID still running rampant, kind of risky to go in such a small space because it's really small there. I mean, I don't want to go there, and God forbid, next thing I know, I come back and I got COVID. Don't want to do it, so next time we go, I'm probably going during a weekday, and I'm probably going to go to a karaoke bar to sing some tunes. We're going to sing some Isley Brothers tunes. No, I'm not going to do that. Well, maybe Rosa is, because, she's old. But I'm going to sing some Pantera. I'm going to sing some, like, Ozzy or something like that. And get drunk. Well, Rosa will. Because she's an alcoholic. I'm not. So I could use some right now, because I'm going to be watching Wrestle Kingdom in a little bit. And I only got a little bit. I got a little bit left. I don't have a lot, but I have to go on the weekend when I get my paycheck. And I gotta get some food. I don't have much food in his house, and I gotta go to the supermarket, get some for the weekend and for a little bit of next week. Because I'm not really doing anything this weekend. Next weekend, I'm going to be pretty damn busy because I got the playoffs, the NFL playoffs, if the Niners play it or not, who knows. Then I'm going to meet Mr. Anderson and Maddie Rankowski next week. That's going to be good. Can't wait for that. But we move on with that. All right, so anyway, Aura Menza's being interviewed by Mackenzie Mitchell. And then that boring as fuck piece of crap, Javier Bornal, comes in to plug his new Christmas CD called Feliz Navidad. Because he's like, I'm so great and I'm awesome. I can release a Christmas album in January. First of all, Javier Bernal, you're not awesome. Because you know who's awesome? This guy. Mike! Get in here. What? Get in here. Damn it, Gilmore, what do you want? I'm getting ready to watch Japan. I know, I'm sorry. We're gonna get ready to watch Japan together. I know. I got the chips and the girls ready, okay? For you? Oh, I forgot about that, Gilmore. Thank you. No, just for you, Mike. Anyway, since you're here, by the way, Happy New Year, Mike. Oh, God, Happy New Year to you, Gilmore. Did you have a great year? Not really, Mike, no. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Those fucking trolls are gonna mess with you. You should have called me, and I would have took care of them and put them through a freaking glass table, because I'm awesome. I know, but you're dead. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Damn Halo. Anyway. But, yeah. So, yeah, Mike, this idiot Javier Bornal plugging his Christmas album in January the 3rd, well, now January the 4th, he's promoting his Christmas album. I mean, what kind of dumbass is that? I don't know. I mean, why would you... is he Spanish? Yeah, kinda. He's an idiot. Yeah, I know. And he says he's awesome enough to do that. What do you mean he's awesome, Gilmore? I'm awesome. I know, you're more awesome than The Miz. Yeah, I hate that guy. But I'm kind of envious of The Miz, you know. He's got that hot-ass wife, Maurice. Oh, man, if I was with her, I would really give her an awesome bomb in her... Oops. Calm down, Mike. Calm down. You're already giving awesome bombs to Mae Young and, Fabulous Moolah and all the other women except for China and Miss Elizabeth, of course. Because you're awesome, giving out awesome bombs in that pussy, you know what I mean? Yeah, I know. But anyway, yeah, he said he's more awesome, to do that. But I don't think he's more awesome than you. You're a Hall of Famer, You should be a Hall of Famer. I know. Why am I not in the Hall of Fame? I don't know. Don't ask me. Ask Hunter and Steph. Hi, Steph. Yeah, those two idiots should put me in the Hall of Fame next year. Well, this year. Mike. Yeah, but I know I'm not going to get in the Hall of Fame because you got, The Rock and, Kane and I know, I'm going to keep petitioning for you to get into the Hall of Fame, dude. Oh, thank you. Yeah, anyway, I got to go. I got to go back to, get ready for watch New Japan. So I'll see you at the bar, okay? Don't worry. Save me a seat. Oh, all right. Get out of here. But before you go, say goodbye to all your great fans. Bye, fans! Bye! Happy New Year! Just remember, I'm awesome! All right, now get out of here, right? Mike Awesome, ladies and gentlemen. Mike Awesome. He is awesome. He's better than you, and you know it. And I can do a better damn Mike Awesome impression than you can. If you can't do impressions, then fuck you, shut the fuck up, and continue watching. And if not, get a life. Go suck a dick. That's all I care. So we get that, and we got a match coming up with these two idiots. I'm like, oh, who cares? So I gave this a who cares 2 out of 5 stars. Then we get to something actually good, and that's Toxic Attraction. Oh. Those lovely ladies, Gigi Dolan and Casey Jane, 2 hot pieces of ash. You know what I mean? They follow me on Instagram. Oh, yeah, they do. They follow me on Twitter as well. And you should, too. Anyway, They're in the ring looking fucking amazing as always. Oh man, I miss Mandy Rose with them. Fuck you, Matt Bloom! Fuck you! But anyway, they're in the ring and they say it's time to get away from 2022, and apparently kind of speaking in ways that normal human would ever consider. It's like, oh, we're gonna push the envelope. I'm like, you're gonna show your tits? I'm like, yeah, let's do it. Kind of like playing off, like, yeah, we're gonna do OnlyFans. We're gonna do what Mandy does and make millions of dollars. You should. I mean, you both look amazing. Come on, do it. Why not? Let's do it. Right, Paul Stanley? Let's do it. Whoa! Okay, shut up, Paul. Anyway, they want the women's title from Roxy, but then Indy Hartwell comes out, and man, did Indy Hartwell look good tonight? Woo! I don't know who's dating her or banging her, but you're a lucky man, sir. I read something I think it was on Google. I read something that Dexter Lumis and Indy might be actually married. I mean, if that's true, Sam Shaw, you get my stamp of approval, sir. I mean, you got a hot chick like Indy Hartwell. Oof. But oh, well, she looked good tonight. But anyway, she thinks there should be some fresh blood in the division. I mean, there's not enough fresh blood there now. But anyway, Corey Jaden comes down from, he's in the crowd, let's just say. And she interrupts, looking hot as always. She doesn't really think much of Indy, who goes completely, like, you son of a stupid bitch, fuck you! And then Nikita Lyons comes out, talking some smack. Zoe Stark comes out, talking shit to Nikita, who's in a different, she's in a different part. Zoe's on another part in the crowd. And then Wendy Choo-Choo comes out from around somewhere around in the crowd, interrupting, saying, oh, we should be, I'm better than all of you, this and that. And then, the cheerleader, Thea Hale, pops up out of nowhere. In the crowd with the other KCU members, and she's like, I declare a girl fight! So then we get a, multi-woman cat fight! So all the women beating the fuck out of each other. We see Isla Dawn and Alba Fire, who are gonna fight in a Extreme Resolution match, which is like a hardcore match. They start fighting. And referees are trying to break it up, like 4 referees with 12 women. Come on now, really? Right, Roman? Come on! 12 women in the ring. It's like missionary position every single... No, it's not. But anyway, and then Roxy appears on the balcony, and he's like, ladies, stop fighting over me, and everything. So, she announces a 20-woman #1 contender battle royal next week, and the winner will face her at Vengeance Day. So, don't know who's going to win that. I mean, it doesn't really matter, because Roxy's going to win. I mean, it's her first official defense of the title. And if it's anybody, I would say give it to Corey Jade. Why not? Anyway, then they start fighting again. Why not? We need a post-match fight. Why not? Then they cut to Alba Fire and Isla Dawn going to the outside in the dreaded parking lot. And we get all that. So basically I want my title shot shit. Everyone wants a title shot. And then you start fighting over it, and then the champ's like, all right, that's it, let's just have a goddamn fucking battle royal, like the old days, and the winner gets a shot at my belt, and loses, most likely. So we got all that, so I get that 2.5 out of 5 stars. All right, after the break, we go back to Isla Dawn and Alba Fire still in the parking lot. And then they go inside to like the warehouse area in the back. Then we have two referees trying to break it up. I'm like, why? Why are you breaking it up? It's a Extreme Rules match. No disqualification, false count anywhere. Somebody missed the cue here? Come on! Anyway, Alba Fire knocks a pipe away from Isla Dawn because Isla was about to smash her broken hand again. They fight on a platform, and then Isla gets knocked off the platform onto a pile of 2x4s and chairs. Ow! And then the referee's like, it's over! That's it! No more! I'm like, what are these referees doing? Are they smoking crack tonight? What is going on here? What is with you, these referees? Man. Ah, here comes Lord Helmet. Get in here, Lord Helmet. You got something to say to these referees? Oh, I'm afraid I do. What's with you, man? Oh, you fell for that too. Alright, thank you, Lord Helmet. Go play with your dolls. I got a little Spaceballs. Anyway, Alba Fire then puts Isla in a chair, like a not this type of chair, but like a office chair, and tries to wheel her into the arena. Actually, I thought it was a wheelbarrow. Whatever. And then they go to the arena. She dumps her out to the floor. Then we get the bell. This is so confusing. But anyway, we start this Extreme Resolution match, anything goes match, which was crazy. Alba Fire starts beating up Isla Dawn. Sets up for the Gory Bomb, the KLR Bomb. She hits that for an early near fall. They get back up. Isla Dawn comes back and grabs the toolbox. And no, she didn't pull out scissors like Samoa Joe, cut somebody's hair, like Waldo's hair. She grabs a wrench and thinks she's a Randy Orton, using the wrench on Jeff Hardy, and so it's like on Isla's finger. God damn, that was sick. And then until Alba Fire fights back, they go to the outside, where Alba Fire gets control. She sets up a table, puts Isla on it, like beats her up and puts her on it. She goes up top, hits the Swanton Bomb, and kind of she hit it, but it looked like she mistimed, not really mistimed it, kind of went a little bit too far. She hit her, and then she fell. Table did not break. I am the table! And then she picks up Isla, hits the KLR Bomb through the table. This time it broke. Then she throws her in the ring, pins her 1, 2, 3. She wins this this hardcore match, which wasn't even hardcore. Not that hardcore, but it is what it is. And we move on from there. All right, so so Kaylee Ray gets the win. Kind of gets revenge on Isla Dawn, but I don't think this feud is even far from over. So 9.5-minute match. I gave the match 2.5 out of 5 stars. And that's all I got to say about that. And we move on. All right, then we got Mackenzie Mitchell with I Did It. Grayson Waller. He's there. He's very confident about beating Bron Breakker next week. I thought it was this week. Like I said, I thought New Year's Eve was this week. No, I was wrong. So I apologize. So he's all confident about beating Bron next week for the belt because he can outsmart him like he did last week with the good old-fashioned Goldberg Bret Hart 1998 segment. Look at that. And we move on. Then we get a long-as-fuck video for Indus Sher and the Creed Brothers, which is gonna happen next week. Look at that. Didn't really care much for it. And Veer and Sangha came and then left. And left a whole ton of bleh on the floor. Move on. All right, then we get to another quickie match. Javier Bornal and Oro Menza. Then you give two flying fucks about this match. Oro Menza, I can't even say his name. Oro Menza hits the running spin wheel kick in the corner. 1, 2, 3. He gets the win over this jobber, Javier Bornal. Thank you for coming. 3.5 minutes suckfest, and I gave it 2 out of 5 stars. We move on. All right, then we go to the back where we have Brooks and Dunn and Fallon Henley. Josh Briggs, Brooks Jensen, and the lovely Fallon. Don't call me Don Henley. They're there, and the boys congratulate Fallon on beating Kiana James last week to retain her bar. So they're talking, and then they wish her luck in the Battle Royal, and they continue to say that 2023 is going to be their year, blah, 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 blah. And then the lovely Kiana James comes in and kind of teased that there's going to be a fight between her and Fallon, but then, Jensen's like, hold on, let her talk. So Kiana's like, congratulations, you won, blah, blah, blah. So she's like, I'm going to do what I said I was going to do. You're going to get the bar, and I'm going to give you compensation with some shit. And she tells Jensen, don't forget to text me later. Send me your dick pics. He's like, okay. So, yeah, the version gimmick continues for Mr. Jensen. And that really didn't sit well with Josh Briggs and Fallon. He was like, what the fuck you doing? So, yeah. Kiana James is now playing Sugar Mama to Brooks Jensen, and eventually will, turn him into a man. So they're gonna break up Jensen, Briggs, and Fallon Henley. Thank the Lord. Maybe Brooks Jensen will actually be somebody good now that he's with Kiana James. I mean, wouldn't you like to be with Kiana James? I know you would. I would. Along with Giovanna too. Oh, yo. But I digress. So we'll see what happens with that as we move on. So I gave that 2.5 out of 5 stars. Then we have the anonymous Twitter account filming Casey Catanzaro and Kayden Carter, the women's tag team champions, meeting with the medical staff without them knowing. We don't know who the fuck this is, who's behind this thing. People, we think it's scripts, the actual scripts, with a new change of gimmick. It's not gonna be Reggie. Maybe it's Dominic Dijak, I don't know. But we don't know who it is. They did tweet out something on Twitter, which is ridiculous. Then they probably deleted it. So we don't know who's doing this shit and why they filmed the women's tag team champions in the trainer's room without them knowing it. Kind of feels like GTV from back in the day, where we all knew who that was, Vince Russo. So we had all that. So I'm thinking it's Ivy Nile and Tatum Paxley. I just have a feeling it might be them. People saying it's Tiffany Stratton, which I doubt. I don't know. Well, I guess we'll find out sooner or later. And we move on. So I gave that 2.25 out of 5 stars. All right, then we get to Andre Chase and Drew Gulak. We had the wrestler Chase U at ringside. Hank Walker there with Drew Gulak, obviously. So, pretty technical match to start. We get a clean break, which we don't see really anymore. Gulak offers a similar rope break, and then locks in a 1905 armbar on Andre. Then we cut to the back. We see Charlie Dempsey take his arm out of a sling, because he was supposed to fight Drew, I guess, this week, and he didn't get medically cleared. So he comes to the ring. He goes to the ring as Drew suplexes Andre down for a near fall. Andre gets back up with the Russian leg sweep into the spelling Stomps of Doom. What's that spell? Kiss you! Then he locks in the Woo! Nick Chaboy figure 4. Sending Gulak to the ropes. To get back up, Drew hits him in the face. And then he locks in the Gulak and makes Andre tap out in 4.5 minutes. And Gulak didn't let go after a while, but eventually he did. but match I didn't care that much for, so I gave it 2.25 out of 5 stars. And then after the match, we see Charlie Dempsey get in the ring, and him and Drew Gulak have a stare down. So I don't know when that match is going to be, which should be a pretty damn good technical submission-like match with Regal's son, Charlie Dempsey. And we get that. So we'll see what happens with that. Then we move on. Alright, then we have Mackenzie Mitchell with her best friend Wesley, the North American champion. He likes Dijak and Tony D fighting each other next week, and actually might show up for that and do commentary. Question is, are you going to bring the weed for Booker T? Just don't give it to Vic Joseph, because he'll act like an asshole. But we'll see what happens with that. Alright, so I gave that 2.25 out of 5 stars. Then we go to our next match. Kofi Kingston! Taking on Joe Gacy. We have Xavier Woods on commentary. We have also the other members of Schism there. Xavier is on commentary, says Big E is certainly an NXT Tag Team Champion as well. When did he ever win the NXT Tag Team belts? You're trying to do the Freebird rule. I get it. Booker T kind of says Big E is finished just like New Day at the end of this NXT run. Oh, shit. Foreshadowing, are we, there, Booker T? Anyway, so Kofi starts Fast and Furious with a spinning top rope crossbody. And then Gacy then crotches him on the top rope. Nuts! He starts hammering away on Kofi as Booker T wants the New Day out of NXT. Hey, me and Booker, me and you, we were talking the same language here. Black Snow. Anyway, I agree. Get them out. After they lose to the Yes Boys or whoever they lose to, might be Schism. Put them back on the main roster to suck ass on SmackDown. There's no tag teams on Raw or SmackDown anyway. Send them back up. Let them face each other every week for the next year until they actually bring up some tag teams. Anyway, blah blah blah. All right, then we get some backbreakers. Takes Kofi down. Then we get a reverse chinlock, circa 1925. Kofi fights to his feet, makes the comeback. He holds up, brother. Including something like a snap angle slam for a nail fall. Interesting. Xavier and Schism then get in an argument on the floor. Kofi then hits a flippy dippity doo to take down the grizzled young veterans. While back in the ring, Gacy goes for a swing rock bottom and gets countered into Trouble in Paradise by Kofi. 1, 2, 3. Kofi gets the win over Joe Gacy, which did not really make me happy. I would love to have Joe Gacy win. I think I have a feeling that Schism might become the new tag team champions, depending on who's in this gauntlet match with the Yes Boys. I would think it'd be the Yes Boys. Probably Jensen and Briggs. That's one. There's supposed to be 3 teams. So, Jensen and Briggs, maybe the Creed brothers, and maybe, the Grizzled Young Veterans, which, they'll lose. So, but I think it's going to be the Yes Boys versus the New Day Part 2 at Vengeance Day, and I think the Yes Boys will get the belts back for the 3rd time. I think the 2nd or 3rd time. And then eventually we'll lose them again. Probably to either the Creeds or in this year. And we'll see what happens with that. I think the Yes Boys will go to the main roster after WrestleMania. Because, after WrestleMania, call-ups and all that shit. There's supposed to be the draft after WrestleMania, I think, on Raw and SmackDown. So, we can see the Yes Boys appearing on Raw and SmackDown after WrestleMania, which would be great. We'll see. I like to see them in a segment with the Maximum Male Models, with what's her name, Sophia Cromwell and Mansoor and Massey. That would be an interesting segment. If I can have a faction with those 4 people, well, adding Sophia in there, that'd be interesting. That'd be funny. Yes, boys, with their fashion, side plates, you know, and just Mansoir and Massey looking like complete idiots, and then just Sophia Cromwell looking for dick. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm looking great. I'm sorry. It is what it is. So I would love to see that on the main roster. But I would, instead of that, I'd rather see the Yes Boys just completely wipe out the tag team division and get the Raw or SmackDown tag team belts by the summer or near the end of the year. But we'll see. So we got that. All right, so Kofi beats Joe Gacy in about 6 minutes, and I gave the match 2.5 out of 5 stars. And that's it. All right, there we see Drew Gulak in the back. He's celebrating his win with Hank Walker. Charlie Dempsey comes up to him, and then we find out we're gonna get again Charlie Dempsey and Hank Walker. Why? Why are we seeing that again? Didn't Hank Walker learn his lesson the last time when you know, with that sickening leg snap shit? Oh. His leg was like bent, and then Charlie Dempsey went, oh, the way it looked, I thought his leg was done. Oh, shit. Regal taught him well. Let's see how you use it. But anyway, we move on. So we got that match next. We got New Year's Evil. We move on. All right, then we get to the Yes Boys. They're looking at the list that the New Day gave them. Then Kofi and Xavier come in all hype about their win. And they're like, we got everything on the list except for this because it's impossible. And then Xavier's like, I don't care if it's impossible or not, you're still not getting a tag team shot. And then I think it was Elton Prince got really pissed, like, motherfucker, I'm tired of this shit. And they're like, we're the best tag team in the world, and you know it. And then Kofi's like, oh, well, these belts say we're the best. And they're like, and then they say that the Yes Boys say that we're going to run through the gauntlet next week to get to a title shot. And then Xavier's like, well, we know all about gauntlet matches because we're like the New Day. Blah, blah, blah. So, Pretty Deadly's like, we're going to win the gauntlet and we're going to win back our belts. I hope they do. Alright, so we got a 3-team gauntlet match. Kind of like what we saw to get, with the New Day getting in to get the title shot at Deadline. So we're going to have a repeat of that, and we're just going to be the Yes Boys winning that and then get the belts back. So it's going to be like a reversal of Deadline. There you go. So I get that. So I gave that 2.5 out of 5 stars. And we will move on from there. Alright, then we go to the Oh, He Did It Grayson Waller effect with our host, Grayson Waller. And he has Bron Breakker, the NXT champ, as his guest. Waller thinks he's going to outsmart Breakker again next week, but Breakker comes out to interrupt. Seems like they're having a nice little chat. I'm happy to be here. I agree that you outsmarted me a few times, so you get some points, blah, blah, blah. And Waller's kind of like taken aback, like, really? I thought you were going to come out here and kick my ass. But I think Bron was like playing mind games with Grayson. And Breakker talks about how Waller is great at getting under everyone's skin. Then he gets up, talks about all the times Waller has gone viral during last year. Waller brings up Rick Steiner, his dad, Bron Breakker's dad, Rick Steiner, and trying to piss Bron off. He's like, hey, your dad is better than you. So he says that, and Bron's like, I don't care. You're trying. I'll see you next week. And then Grayson's like, I said your dad is better than you. So Bron gets punched to the floor. And then he doesn't get punched. He gets punched. He gets knocked out. Knocked down. Then Bron picks him up, hits the military press slam. Then he throws him to the floor. Then he takes his phone that was on his desk. He's like, "Oh, look what I'm gonna do!" And then he does a flippy dippity do with the phone. Takes out Waller to end the show, and then he looks at the phone, and drops it on Grayson Waller's prone body. If it's not broke. All right, so Bron kind of one-ups Grayson from last week. But it is what it is. So we're going to see what happens next week in the main event for New Year's Evil for the NXT World Championship. I still think Grayson's going to win. Go to New Year's Evil and face somebody. I really don't think Bron will win, or he wins kind of like by disqualification, or maybe Grayson wins by disqualification, and then Bron's like, you know what, we're going to have a no disqualification match, or maybe in a cage, or some shit like that. So I have a rematch at Vengeance Day, and then I think Grayson will win the belt there, I should say. And then he'll go to Stand and Deliver in April, which may be a 2-night event again. I don't know. It might be just a 1-night event on April the 1st. But we'll see what happens with that. And I think Grayson will defend the belt there against, I don't know who. Maybe Carmelo Hayes, maybe Apollo, I don't know. So we got that. So I gave that segment 3 out of 5 stars. And that ends NXT for tonight. And that's it. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. Check out my Raw review down below in the description box. So check that out. So NXT was a pretty decent show, and I gave it 6.25 out of 10 stars for that. And that's all I got to say about that. So we'll see what happens next week on New Year's Evil. We got a big night of action. Grayson Waller and Bron Breakker for the NXT title. We got Dominic Dijak and Tony D one-on-one. We got the Yes Boys running the gauntlet for a title shot. We got the women in a battle royal to see who faces Roxy for the women's title at Vengeance Day. And got a few more things as well next week on New Year's Evil. And we'll see what happens with all that. So like I said, 6.25 out of 5 stars. I'm going to wait you motherfuckers started the show in a comment or a video reply if you wish, or whatever you want to do. Let me know what you guys think of the show down below. And that's pretty much it. So that's it. Thanks for watching, everybody. It's almost 10 after 2. I'm going to try to take a quickie nap, and then I'm going to get ready for Wrestle Kingdom 17. Going to be a banger of a fucking pay-per-view with banger matches. I mean, I think Ospreay and Kenny Omega is already match of the year candidate, even if the match never even happened yet. You can put that in the match of the year category. And you can probably put Wrestle Kingdom 17 as the pay-per-view of the year right now, because it's always been a great way to start the year. And really nothing kind of tops it, unless it's like Double or Nothing or Revolution or whatever, WrestleMania. Yeah, maybe I would say WrestleMania, but who knows if WrestleMania is going to be even good this year, because last year wasn't really that great. But we'll move on. We got a long way to go this year. A lot of good pay-per-views coming up. Next weekend we got Hard to Kill for Impact. Some good shit there. Josh Alexander against Bully Ray for the Impact title. What else we got? We got Joe Hendry taking on Moose for the digital title. I think the Death Dolls are defending the Women's Tag Team Championship. I don't know against who. That's Rosemary and Taya Valkyrie with Jessica. 3/3 of the women's version of the Prophecy. We got that. Mickie James and Jordynne Grace for the women's title. That should be pretty damn interesting. If Mickie loses, obviously she's go bye-bye. I think she will be going bye-bye. Probably to the Hall of Fame. But we'll see what happens with that. Nick Aldis is a free agent. I don't know. We'll see what happens with him. I would not be surprised if we see Nick Aldis in the Royal Rumble or on Dynamite. We'll see what happens with that. So I don't know what's going to happen with Nick Aldis. He could appear in Japan. I highly doubt that. We never know. He's a free agent. And that's pretty much it. But other good matches on Hard to Kill next week. Well, next week, I believe it's next week. So we got that. Got the Rumble on the 28th. We got the NFL playoffs coming up. And don't forget, just around the corner is baseball. About 6 weeks away from pitchers and catchers. And 2 months away from the regular season. That begins at the end of March. Oh, I can't wait for that. Oh, the Mets are going to destroy the National League. Oh, boy. Can't wait. I can't wait. They're still working on Carlos Correa's contract. Can you fucking get it done already? I know it's not going to be 12 years, $315. Obviously not. I don't know why. Stupid fucking thing with his fucking physical and his back. Oh, we're worried about his back and his leg. As long as he produces, I'll be fine with it. I don't care how much money he makes. Production. That's all I care about. Production, getting to the playoffs, winning the playoffs, and getting to the World Series and winning it. I mean, but we'll see what happens. If the Mets can stay healthy throughout the whole year, no big injuries, and not another second half collapse, then we'll get there. But we'll see what happens with that. I could care less for the Yankees and their fucking team. I mean, their fucking fans can suck fucking cock all day. I don't care. But we got that. Like I said, NFL playoffs start next weekend. That should be fun. Go Niners! Hopefully we get that number 1 seed. But I don't even know if they're going to even do Week 18. I don't think they should because of what happened to Damar Hamlin. Still very sad what happened we had Monday night. He's still in critical condition. He's breathing on his own, which is great, but he's still in a coma. Ugh. My prayers go out to his family and the Buffalo Bills and the entire NFL. Hopefully he'll come out of the coma. He can breathe on his own and can hopefully live a healthy life after that. But, you know, we're praying for him, and hopefully he can pull through, and we'll have to see what happens with that. I haven't really heard anything that they're going to cancel Week 18 in the NFL, in the league where they play for pay, which is basically, for some teams, they want to get in the playoffs. For other teams, they want to get seeding and everything, especially the Niners trying to get that number 1 seed. So I have to root for the fucking New York Giants this weekend. Ugh. So the Giants, you better bring it this Sunday against the Philadelphia pedophile Eagles. And then the Niners should take care of business at home against Arizona. So see what happens with that. A win and a Eagles loss gives the Niners the number 1 seed. Home field through the entire playoffs and a bye, which will really make me happy because I really don't want to see go. I mean, I'll be out next weekend. I don't want to be out and I have to like run around like, oh, I got to play my phone like, oh, the Niners scored. Rather have the Niners on Sunday, the 15th. But I'd rather them get the 1 seed, don't have to face anybody till the division round. Hopefully not the Giants or the Packers or the Seahawks. But, I mean, I think it's the, whatever seed is the highest or the lowest or whatever it is. But, I mean, we'll see what happens with that. But the Niners get that 1 seed, it is over because Debo will be back, Jimmy G will be back sitting on the sideline. Don't you dare start him in the playoffs. Don't you fucking dare, Kyle Shanahan. You start him, I am gonna kick your fucking ass. I think the other everybody in the San Francisco 49er fan club will kick your ass. All the faithful in Santa Clara will kick your fucking ass, Kyle Shanahan, if you start Jimmy G over a red-hot Brock Purdy in the division round or the first round. Whatever happens first. You go with the hot hand. Do not bring in Jimmy G, who does not do well under pressure most of the time. But the Niners will be at full strength, so we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. But if they get that home field, I don't. The only team I can see probably beating them is probably the Eagles. And hopefully the Eagles will get knocked out in the first round. That'd be great. The Giants are probably most likely going to face the Buccaneers or the Succaneers. Brady, you better fuck them up. Please, for the love of God, knock out the Giants. That'd be nice. Knock them out, and then God forbid we get Niners Buccaneers in the division round in Santa Clara. Remember what we did to you a couple weeks ago there, Brady, when we just wiped the floor with you? Saying, get out of our fucking city, go to retirement for good. Get out of here, you old bum. Go with that fucking bitch girlfriend you have. Get out of here with your deflated balls. Get out of here. We go on to the NFC title game. I don't even give a fuck who we play. Beat the fuck out of them and go to the Super Bowl. Then that might be interesting. I would love to see San Fran and the Bungles. San Fran and the Bills will be very good. But hopefully not San Fran, Kansas City repeat of the 2020 Super Bowl. Where basically Kansas City came out in the second half, gave the refs money. It's like, yeah, we're gonna run up the clock, run up the score. And we're gonna hold Bosa and the entire defense, and the referee's like, oh, what? I don't see no hold. But it is what it is. But I'm gonna go with my gut. I'm gonna go with San Fran and the Bills in the Super Bowl. I'd love to see that. I think that would be an awesome, no pun intended, Mike, an awesome Super Bowl. Two good teams. Bills got the advantage at quarterback. Their defense is pretty damn good too, but I think the Niners have an edge in the defense. Their secondary stinks though, but they still make plays every once in a while to wake up, like they did against the Raiders. Bosa came in, hit the quarterback, Stedman, whatever the fuck his name is, and then bloop, Gibson catches the ball. So imagine if he would have missed that like he did in the NFC title game last year. Easy, had it right in his hands, bloop, dropped it. And then the Rams just went down the field and won the fucking game. But, thankfully Gibson caught the ball, went down the field. It should have won the game with a touchdown. But still won the game anyway with a Robbie Gould field goal. And, even though they should have won it in freaking regulation. It happens. But a win is a win, and you play to win the game. Like Herm Edwards used to say back in the day. You play to win the game. Period. That's what the Niners did. It wasn't pretty. They should have wiped them out by 40. But they took that rookie quarterback, Stigman, stick a fork in him, whatever his name is. Took him for granted. The defense played like shit. But when it counted, it counts. So we'll see what happens with that. And week 18, this Sunday, we'll see. Hopefully the Niners get that 1 seed. I will be very happy. But even if we get the number 2 seed, either they'll be at home playing the Packers, the Seahawks, or the Lions. Lions, Cocks, and Bears. Oh my, no. So we got all that, and we'll see what happens. The Giants got the Eagles, so hopefully the Giants will win. And then the Eagles lose and the Niners win. It'll be nice. But then again, the Cowboys can sneak in at the number 1 seed. Hope not. But, it's really a meaningless game for the Niners this Sunday. Really just meaningless. But I would go for the jugular and go for that number 1 seed. I don't care if half the starters are not going to play because they want to rest and everything. I understand that, but go for the goddamn jugular. Go for that number 1 seed. You want the home field advantage to your entire playoffs? So you don't just get 1 game? Well, maybe possibly 2 games, but maybe 1. Well, we'll see. But I really don't want to face the Packers or the Seahawks next weekend. I don't care if it's the Lions. I think we'll just wipe the floor with the Lions, but they're tough too. So, but I think the Niners can easily win that game. Just like Cox and the Pack Queers will be a little bit tough. Rodgers and company, especially because Rodgers fears the Niners, especially in Santa Clara. Well, he knows that firsthand. He can't beat the Niners in the playoffs, and he never will. So we got that. Jets are playing the Dolphins. Jets are out of the playoffs. The same fucking sad sack fucking Jets. 12 years in a row. Can't make the playoffs, but surprising season. 7 wins, possibly making, if they win, it'll be 8. But I doubt it. I think the Dolphins will win that game in Miami. So I think the Jets are going to go 7 and... what are they now? 7 and 9? Yeah. Yes, so they probably go 7 and 10, which we never thought the Jets would be 7 wins this year. I thought they would at least get 3 or 4. Giants are 9, 5 and what is their record now? 10, 5 and 1, I think. Yeah, I think it's 10, 5 and 1. So maybe the Giants are getting 11 wins. Brian Daboll's ready to coach of the year. So we'll see what happens with that. Giants could be a sleeper wildcard team. Feels like 2011 all over again. Hopefully not. But, because remember who they beat to get to the Super Bowl? The Niners in the NFC title game. I remember that game very well. But my brother from another mother crying and throwing things in his apartment after that overtime loss. After the guy dropped the freaking punt. Ugh. And then the Giants went on to win the Super Bowl that year. Crap. Pissed me off. So hopefully we get a repeat of that. So we'll see what happens with that. In Week 18, the final week of the regular season in the league where they play for pay. In hockey, the Rangers! They won on New Year's Day against the Florida Panthers 5-3. They played the Carolina Hurricanes, I believe, tonight. I think they won that game. I could be wrong. Actually, we got time. We got 30 minutes before Wrestle Kingdom, so I'm gonna do that. If I can get if I can type tonight, my hands are ringing. Let's see what the Rangers did tonight. Let's see here. Probably lost. They won. Oh, they won. Rangers are a 2-game winning streak. Oh, yeah, they did win because I read something on Facebook that they ended the 15 15-point streak of the Carolina Hurricanes. They won 5-3 at home at the Garden, the Mecca. And their next game is on Saturday afternoon in Jersey against the Devils. So got that. And then after that, they're back home against the Minnesota Wild on January the 10th. Then they got another couple of home games coming up. January 12th at against Dallas. And then January 15th against the Montreal Canadiens. So right now, the Rangers are 21, 12, and 6. That is 50 points on the year. On the young season. Let's look at the wild card. I think the Rangers are still... Let's see here. Hold on. Well, actually, the Rangers have 48 points. They're 1 behind the Devils. And they're 8 points behind Carolina. But I think... I don't even know how the wild card works in the NHL, but... I think they'll make the playoffs. I really do. I mean, they only played 39 games. A lot of hockey to go. 43 games left for the Rangers. So we'll see what happens with that. But we got that. Boston's running away with the best record in the league, 62 goddamn points. Next up is Carolina at 56. That's the Eastern Division. That's basically it. So it's pretty going to be a dogfight. Well, Washington's got 48. The Islanders got 46. So the Rangers are 2 points ahead of them. 4 points ahead of the Pittsburgh Penguins. So, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, you could have a big red hot start, but when the playoffs come and you just run out of gas. That's what I think the Bruins will do, because the Bruins stink! So do the Penguins. So, anybody roots for the Penguins and the Boston Bruins, you can go fuck yourself. Because when it comes to the playoffs, you ain't going to make it. And if you do get to the Stanley Cup, I mean, bless you, but you ain't going to win it. I think the Rangers are still, they're good, but I think, they lost steam last year and they got rid of a few players. Not doing so great this year, but, 21 wins, 48 points. But I think their last couple games have been pretty damn good. So, a little slow. It was a little fast start, and they kind of fell to earth a little bit and really started to stink up the joint a little bit. But now they're coming back. Some big quality wins, especially tonight against the one of the best teams in the Metropolitan Division. So they got that. So hopefully they'll get on a big winning streak. But we'll see what happens with that. Like I said, they're 1 point behind the Devils, and they play them on Saturday in New Jersey. So hopefully another big statement win for the Rangers. And can leapfrog the Devils with 2 big points, get the 50 points. And we'll see what happens with that before the All-Star break, which I think is coming up. Or it's in February. So got a long way to go. Like I said, 43 games left for the Rangers, so I'm not going to be talking about the playoffs until probably March. But I think the Rangers can get there, and I think they're going to have another deep run like they had last year when they got to the Eastern Conference Finals and were up 2-0, and then they just took the foot off the gas pedal and let the Lightning just sweep them in 6 games. I don't think that might happen this year, but we'll see. I mean, I have faith in the Rangers. I want them to get to the playoffs, possibly go back to the Stanley Cup, the Eastern Conference Finals. But, some good teams this year, like Boston and the Capitals and the Penguins. Penguins. And maybe Carolina. So, can't forget those Islanders. But I think the Islanders are running out of gas like they always do. And we'll see what happens with that. And we move on. All right, so that's it. Thank you all for watching. It's 2:30 in the morning. So the pre-show for Wrestle Kingdom has started. So I'm going to take a break after I edit a little bit. And I'm going to get ready for Issa's a long night with Issa. Oh, God, I shouldn't have said that. I said that out loud. Damn it. But, it's going to be a late night with Issa on her New Japan Wrestle Kingdom watch along. I don't even know if she's gonna stay up for all of it. Good Lord, if she does, bless your mighty heart, you sexy woman, you. She's a vixen. Yes, I love her as a friend. If you think I'm simping for her, I'm not otaku. Okay. Oh yeah, she mentioned otaku today in her chat, on her show, because somebody brought it up in the chat. And then she mentioned otaku, and it was funny. It's like, oh yeah. He's mad because I didn't answer his DM. And she's like, I don't want to talk about him. He's irrelevant. I'm like, oh shit. See, otaku, you should be nice to the women, especially somebody as beautiful as Issa is. But Otaku's now he's making a name for himself. He was on that Vince McMahon documentary. Supposedly he was on Monday Night Raw. He's a big shot. He's not really a big shot. He's big, but not a big shot, if you know what I mean. But I have nothing pretty much bad to say about Otaku. The only thing I have a problem with is him, talking shit about women. Thinks they're, modern day women or shit. That's why you're 30 years old and still a virgin. And I mean, really, dude, you mean you got to be nicer to women, and maybe if you're nice to women and the woman nice to you, maybe you'll actually get some pussy by the time you're 40. But the way you're going, dude, I'm not being mean or anything, but dude, I mean, you really need to get laid. Seriously, but with your moral values and the way you talk about women. I mean, really, no woman is gonna fucking want to date you or even want to fuck you. Sad to say, man. I mean, go out more. Go to a club or something. You're just sitting home in your basement. Go out more. I mean, you work for a living. I don't know if he still works at Target, wherever he works at now. But, I mean, he's making his money. He's, paying for his car and all his other shit. Good for him. But I mean, once in a while, can you go out and meet somebody, meet some girls that are, they might want to date you, and if it goes well, maybe they'll put out and give you some pussy. Well, you know what I mean. But if not, then if you're gonna act like a complete dick, then you're not gonna be able to use your dick and put it in that sweet pussy. You're not gonna get any pussy. You're not gonna get laid. You're gonna be like 50, 60 years old, fucking virgin. You're gonna die a virgin. And just, you're gonna look back at your life and like, I shouldn't have said that shit about women. Especially beautiful women like Esau, man. Good Lord. I mean, you have no shot at all with her. I mean, I don't, but I mean, if I did, I would have banged her by now, would have wiped her up by now, but it is what it is. But I mean, I respect Issa as a person. I'm not simping for her. She likes to flaunt her body. I mean, if you got it, flaunt it, as they used to say. But she's very knowledgeable. She's funny. She's sexy. I mean, good Lord. What else can I say anything bad about Issa? I have nothing really bad to say about Issa. I don't. But if you think I'm a simp for her and blah, 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 then you're out of your fucking mind. Oh, but you're married. Why are you talking about her? You're commenting on her sexy pictures. I can do whatever the fuck I want. She can put up a naked photo on her OnlyFans, and I'm like, I want to be like, oh my God. I'll be like, oh my God, But I'm like harmless flirting. I was like, oh, I wish I had that, but I can't because I'm married, What am I gonna do? I'm a man. I'm a man. Some of you aren't men. You're little boys with tiny little cocks. You can't use it because you have no balls. I mean, it's proven fact. You're all a bunch of fucking marks. You're not going to get with a woman like Issa or anybody else that's hot. But whatever it is. But anyway, I talked spoken enough. I'm going to get ready for Wrestle Kingdom. And I'll do the review tomorrow afternoon. So get ready for that right here on the channel. So hit that bell to get notified. But continue to smash that like button. Leave a comment or two or three or how many you have if you want. Subscribe to this channel. Like I said, subscribe to my other channels. Show me your love and support. And follow me on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook. If you're real, if you're not, get the fuck out of here and go suck a... get out of here. Go in a hole. Or just go in a hole. And that's pretty much it. Go off of my channel. Get out of my life. Some of you really need to get out of my life. Because you're so fucking obsessed, it's pathetic. With your community post. Oh, I'm gonna put up a community post about Peter's brother, and just to try to trigger him. You're not triggering me, dude. No, you're just acting like a complete buffoon. Grow up. Half of you need to grow up. You're in your late 20s or early 30s, and you think it's time to grow the fuck up. And stop doing these childish fucking stupidity on YouTube. Get a life. Get into the real world. YouTube is not like a playground. It's just a boring as fuck website half the time. But some of you people need to get the fuck off YouTube. Get into the real world. Focus on your job. Act like actual men and not little bitches. You know, it is what it is. Just get off the internet and stop doing childish fucking stupidity. Act like men. And if you can't act like a man, then don't even bother talking. Words, that's all it is. Words. The threats, that's all these fucking people's threats. Words. And I got no time for that anymore. I'm focusing on my mental health and I'm focusing on my videos, and that's all I'm going to do for the rest of this year. 361 more days until 2024, and I'm going to make 2023 my year. Hopefully. But we'll see what happens with that. We got a long way to go. So we'll see what happens with that. So thank you all for watching. Peter Gilmore signing off. Peace out, rock on, and rock hard with your cock out. And if you're not down with that, especially you sons of bitches that think you're better than me and when you're really not, well, you're not better than me and you never will be better than me or anybody else on this platform or in real life. And if you can't handle that, then we all got 3 words for you. Fuck you, man. That's it. Go in your holes and suck each other's dicks. That's all I gotta say. Thank you for watching. Peter Gilmore signing off. Time to watch Japanese wrestling. Yeah. Japan, #1, forever and ever. So that's all I gotta say about that. So I'm gonna watch Wrestle Kingdom. Stay up late with Issa and all her friends and all the people in the chat that are still up somehow. But yeah, I'm probably not gonna be up for all of it, but I'm probably gonna go to bed during the middle of it. But in any case, have fun if you're gonna stay up late and watch Wrestle Kingdom. If not, watch the replay. Or just watch my review tomorrow afternoon. And that's it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Peter Gilmore signing off. And that's it. Thanks for watching. And if, like I said, if you're not down with that, go fuck yourselves. And fuck you, man. Thanks for watching. I'm out.